Alrighty then, mic check, mic check. We are ready for the afternoon. And gonna give a start out with a quick tour for the new folks. Just borked it. One of these days I'm gonna figure it out. Let's try this. Let's try this again. I just lost the whole screen. Whoa! What did it do? Just swapped all my screens around? Let's try again. Nope, it's all the way at the end. One more time. Thanks for tuning in. Let me talk to the new folks for a second. I've got a quick intro and walkthrough of how things work here to give you a better idea of how to get started and follow along with us. Welcome traders, I'm Vinny, founder and creator of the ALGOBOX trading software platform. You're watching ALGOBOX Live, trading the game. Here we elevate trading into an engaging real-time experience powered by the leading algorithmic software for retail traders. Today I'm here to walk you through our session. The goal is straightforward. We'll be looking to take up to 5 or 6 carefully chosen trades with an aim of securing at least 2 solid wins. And if a prime opportunity appears, I may take a bonus trade to maximize potential returns. Our session will run for about 60 to 90 minutes or until we hit our targets. So grab your coffee, get comfortable, and let's dive into these markets. Let's get started. And if you are new, you probably want to grab that 14-day free trial. It is fully unrestricted. You've got all the access to all the tools that the premium members have access to, except for the documentation. The documentation section, there is additional resource materials and training for those who are in the quant training program. And once you become a premium member, if you purchase, you're going to get access to all this stuff here: video training, mentorship videos, all the full documentation, robust detailed diagrams and explanations, the options, the settings for every single thing that you're going to see here for all of our strategies, the filters, the multi-time frame, 3 fractal high time frame mid filters, the risk reward entries on those Ripple charts, with the final decision tree on the precision confluence entries that we're going to be seeing here this afternoon. Don't forget to use that visualizer for the tide and wave, the high time frame bias, to get that color-coded directional bias for your biggest plays. You've got that trade counter handy. Hopefully you got your printed version on the left hand side of your desk there, or if you're using the electronic version, that you've got that somewhere set up so that you can track your 5 trades for our session while we play our video game. Don't forget about the mid time frame filters. They're the fiddle zone, the flat line, one of the finalized items before you press the button. You need to check to see, are you in that flat zone or not? Psychologically, make sure you're playing when the best speed is there. We've got that set up for you with the speedometer so that you can quantify when you should be trading for your psychological best plays with the speed, where you're not having to wait on targets longer than your mind is happy with. And what do I want to mean by that? So I like trades that are like 20, 40 seconds. Those are awesome. Some people like to hold them forever. Everybody's got a little bit of a different frill on that, but check your speedometer and change that accordingly to how you like it. We do have a trade copier there to let you trade up to 20 accounts. We focus on the performance there, no frills. And of course, transparency is the key here. Unlike everybody else who claims and uses this word and don't know, apparently doesn't mean things. Words don't mean things to people anymore. But transparency to us actually means that they have live streams. They'll do it right there in front of you, and they lead by example, which is what we're doing right here. You can become an affiliate with us. I've got a 50-50 commission split, handing it over to the community. We are a 50-50 partner. If you want to join with us, you can become an affiliate, showcase the greatest algorithmic trading platform online right now. And we're pretty confident in that bold statement. Don't forget to use the code ALGOBOX if you're going to get an Apex account. This will always make sure that you've got the deepest discount offer or Apex codes. If you want to get the deepest discount on ALGOBOX, make sure you join during your 2-week free trial. And if you didn't get an offer, make sure you call up that telephone number on the website there and get your best offer to beat even the Black Friday offer. We do have a scholarship program for those who cannot afford the system, but you're going to need to make a call to make sure you qualify. Let's get to it. Don't forget, yesterday was Mentorship Monday. We talked a lot through a lot of teaching and training. Let's go down to the bottom left-hand screen here for our entries. Let's see where RTY ended up. Look at this. This is going to get crazy. It is hard to read here. Are we going to get that double move? If it is, let's get a measurement on this. F8 through the middle of this zone. That puts us up there at almost 2290. If the nerd follows through, what is the nerd? NQ, ES, RTY, and the Dow. That is our quad filter over here on the left, currently telling us we are on moderate buy. So I've got my finger over the buy buttons here. We got that ready up down below. Looks like a nice trap here. I do want to try to follow up with this to the long side. I'm going to listen for that audio box to start giving me some Rice Krispies here off of a ready up long after a trap. Remember earlier
double delta
in the previous session, this is where we ended right here when I said, remember mid-afternoon at that noon area, this could be the pivot point of the day, and it was. Nice drop out there. If you were there trading that during that lunch window, that down move was 162 ticks. If we go up here to the top left, look at the 13.4. So 13.4, if you are tuning your AOs, 13.4 is on the menu here for this afternoon for the pivots. The 12 was enough to push it down a little bit, but remember, we're going to need about a 13.4 right now. According to our current numbers, it landed right on king timing. You see that king timing vertical as well with the 13.4 ends up being the big up move, bringing it back up. Currently has gone as high as 105 ticks back up. So we just call it a 100 tick up move, 160 down, and we are resting in between. We've got 2 crosses in here, so we know that we can start to look for plays. I am down on the lower time frame. I'm going to be playing in the direction of the nerd, especially because we saw the alpha omega clustering there on the Nasdaq. If you didn't see that from the earlier session this morning, also screenshots from our members there inside of Discord for you to examine, know what we're talking about. Four-legged dog trap here. I'm going to quarter position here and see if I can get some better entry on this, but in case she just starts to run, I want to jump in on that fun. I'm going to label this up here, 4LDT into the ready up. If you see the 4LDT, if you counted it out, check me on that. Is it a 4LDT? You count it up, you tell me. And type in the chat if you've been hanging out with us a bit. What does 4LDT stand for? Hopefully you've been through some of the documentation or been hanging out here a little bit with us. Why are y'all telling me? Oh, Mom. Oh, him. Got exploding diapers. Going on, they're like, Daddy, he's got. Okay, well, ¿Dónde está mamá? Do me a favor, smash that like button. Yeah, exactly. Está mami. Wolf said, thanks Vinny Learning Bunches for an older gold member learning the kit. Been upgraded a bunch. Indeed. It has continuously improved for the last 10 years. Version 9 plus. Okay, just went strong buy. Stair stepper.
Double delta EM on the 1.
Coming back to my point of entry for an add. I will add on these white lines here. We just went into the flat. Trying to catch a bid here. Wonder if that ready DD is going to be important up top here. Second set of lines right here. One, 4, 3, brother. Okay, point of entry here. I'm going to half up here. I'm half as enthused now that we kind of peeled that back. So position management here. Repump myself a little better here. Let's see if it's going to let me get a better bite at this. If I get an Enigma, I do want to go. No, do that. I want to arm long and turn on continuous. Actually, I'm going to do next. I definitely want to take the next one. Do the long side. So I have armed long. We got strong buy side. So I want to arm the longs. If I get an Enigma in here, I want to instantly be entered. You can kind of start to feel the markets getting a little giddy. We got, it's 245. Another ready DD. See if this is the launcher. Okay, coming back to moderate buy. So nerds are shifting. We are currently neutral now. Okay, 2 of them took a down. Okay, back to moderate buy. Let's see if they're going to re-engage. If we go strong buy, I will double up. See how they react to those lines up above. A lot of cross activity up above us, so they could be trapping all those in. I am concerned about that. We really need to get through these lines. If we stay in there, then these guys could be trapped and we got a long way down. So I have to be cognizant of what's going with me and what is going against me. Left hand on hotkeys, right hand on half and double. All right, I'm going to kill this position. There's just nothing strong about it at the moment. I'm going to wait. Well, no, I want to keep the long on for continuous. If we hit an entry, let's make sure I've got my proper sizing. I want to quantity. Could go a half position. I'm going to stay on the side of this here, but just looking at it, we're sitting here flat, literally flat. And let's see if we can loosen up here. Once it loose, then we can kind of figure it out here. We got a red dot right there. I don't know, it's making me nervous. Okay, I'm glad I kind of got up there. These white lines here, this could be like what we had earlier today on the trap on the low side, but now they could be trapping them in on the high side. So if they stay underneath these white lines and they basically start to run all of the stops off of, if those were longs, again, I wasn't here when those occurred, it's these guys. So all those white lines right there, I mean, they had a chance to get out. They moved up. I mean, they might be legitimate to the long side, but if they're not, then all those crosses are trapped. And that's a lot. And we got a lot of space down below if that occurs. Let me look to see if I can find a cave here for a reversal up here on the top. The top left here, I do see the Cave of Wonders here. Let me grab F6.
Enigma long on the E1.
Okay, we just got Enigma'd in. Why is it only 4? 2 times 4. Okay, my system can't count. 1 second. Oh, it's because I'm set to none. That would be why. Bottom left. Okay. Wanted to be in 8 if we got an Enigma here. Don't like that we shifted back to neutral. Let's put in a stop in case this thing just starts to get nuts. I don't want to cut off sides here without being able to react. So we're no longer moderate buy or strong buy. We have shifted neutral. Yeah, I don't like it. I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna take the loss. Okay, so where are we? Had first one was kind of a scratch play, so I'll call it a nil. So two small losses in a row there. Yeah, we shifted. Okay, we are red. I want to be looking for short side. Remember, when we've got clustering days, all I care about is what the nerd is, right? Nerd has shifted. So I'm going to go short now. Arm short, since I'm on none. I forgot about that before. Go quantity 8. It's not times what the quantity is here because it's not an ATM. My fault. All right. Looking for the short. We got a lot of white lines up above that could be trapped in here. So as it gets up here close to them, I'll start to look for positions to initiate the short, unless this nerd changes. Basically all eyes over here on the left. Now we haven't touched the red in a while. The last time we touched red was at, oh, wasn't too long ago, 1:59, so right at 2 o'clock. So if they're going to revisit that again, it's coming up on 3 o'clock in 7 minutes. So if we're going to be shifting red now, we've got a lot of space down below us. And remember, the Nasdaq kind of gave it away of the trend grinder. Some of the most difficult types of days, in my opinion, to trade. They're a lot easier days to trade. Thanks, Dork. Make sure you guys do me a favor. To be like Dork, smash that like button. Dork says he hit the like. I want to take all trades in the direction of the nerd here, end of day. Other items that could be in play here, we are right before the presidential elections tonight. That's a whole topic in and of itself. Okay, well, you might be starting a stair stepper. If that was not red, I would want to start to take a stair stepper long here on a retry of this Enigma. That thing's got to go neutral though. If that thing goes neutral, I will go ahead and re-engage a 2-try roll. We're right on king timing here and potential stair steps to the long side. If it stays red though, that is off. Excellent, Brian. Love to hear it. Okay, nope, no stair stepper. Love the nerd. The nerd saved me from jumping in on a stair stepper retry. Does everybody understand how I'm using the nerd? Type nerd in the chat. If you don't, type it too, and we'll try to get more details around that for you. All eyes right here for choosing direction. Here's where I'm currently sitting. Two reds so far. Ready for a good one. We are outside of that fiddle diddle. This is a prior zone. I'm going to delete this old zone.
Double delta eam on the one.
Okay, there's the first ready up. Okay, there are 2 ciphers up above me. So these are spots where I can hit it. That would be on king timing. Here's king timing. Come on, get up in there, cipher. And whether that cipher cracks or not will tell me whether I should be expecting for this to be shifting back into neutral or not. Oh, no, no more structure. Not going to be a structure. It changed because of this little wiggle. Okay, so retail, where would they have engaged there? Potentially looking for the short here. Got to be careful. I'm still watching right here. I do want to engage that. Again, they're not always wrong. Here comes a cipher. Okay, it reacted. I'm going to go ahead and get a quarter position short here. I'm going to add a stop. I'm going to keep it nice and tight here. If we break through that cipher, I'll exit. I'm going to put it right up above that little white line there. And it'll cost me about 240 bucks. Wrong there. We'll shift. I'm basically right here. Double cross. All right. I'm going to add a little bit more to the position. And I want to bump this to 6. All right. Position adjusted. If it's a trap, I only care if this shifts back to neutral, then I'm concerned. Nope, I'm gonna close it. I can always re-engage. If we start coming back through there, I'm starting to hear buyers. I see that is the largest delta. Look at this. So we see how this has grown. And that's the biggest one right there on that little tiny move down. I don't want to, okay, yeah, neutral. Okay, so I want to try this for a back to re-engage to the long side here. I'll explain it a little bit more here in a moment. We just shifted back to neutral. We are no longer to the red side. That looks trapped. And stair stepper here, king timing. I'll add to position, go to a 10 position. I've got a nice target up above me for the back of that channel inside of a butterfly cipher. Hopefully structurally it will let me get there. Let's find out. The double cross, double move target will probably be right there on that little gold line inside of those.
Double delta RTY on the 4.
Yep.
Reversing.
All right. I'm going to re-engage my position to the short side here. We went back red. So I'm not going to be trying to call traps. I'm going to go see if we break that cipher. If we crack the cipher, I will go full position. There it goes. Yep, crack the cipher. So first green on a break. So I will expect that reinforces the red. We are on red. Nerd played around here for a minute. Getting with it. Now need to look for targets. So I want to look for, if I can get 20, I will definitely pull half, and then I want to hold to an opposing signal. We cracked the first green, so I would need another green that holds for the exit on that position. Yikes, just shifted back to neutral. Again, man, the nerd is playing. I don't like it. The nerd is playing around. NQ just diddled to the green side. Smack down at 12.9. Yeah, this might be trap. If this wasn't one of those grinder days, I would be, you know, more inclined to be looking for that trap here, but I don't think it is. I think this is one of those.
Lower bands touch him on the 30.
Yikes. All right, I'm gonna have to take the loss. Taking a loss. Taking a loss. That is unfortunate. So we got, you know, a nice 3 wise men here. We were red, but then we went neutral, and we got, you know, I'm not taking the heat. What happened? So not a great start here for the afternoon. Some tricky spots here came in. No fun. These are that grinder day. I'm still mentally, I have just seen it too many times. When this thing goes on one of its sides, I just want to stay on that side, and I'm going to stay disciplined to do that. Currently neutral. Take plays in either direction. A minute ago. Take just the next one. Don't want to get caught in a back and forth. Did I mention I really don't like these grinder days? Oh, good. Yeah, the hardest for me. I like the quick stuff. Okay, now we are red. I will re-engage my position once more. Y'all know I love, if you've been watching me a long time here, you know I love me a good trap, right? I'm really good identifying traps. Those work fine, except on these days. I'd like to pull over the screenshot for you guys of the in queue, but I'm worried about taking my keys off the keys here for a moment because I am in a full position here. I'm gonna do it. Looking for Edward. Edward, put that here. It is. Open in browser. So this was that nasty AO clustering on the low time frames here. So we're expecting the grinder. That's not normal, and we're not going to see all those AOs all together like that in spaces.
DCDM on the 1.
Oh, back to neutral. Okay, gotta kill it. Man, I am just getting eat up right here in this space. Getting ate up. Space back to neutral again. Insanity. $44 is clustering. Yeah, so whichever way it goes, it's going to run. And we have plenty of time. It's the final hour. We have a whole hour, like an hour on size. You know, you got plenty of time to make a run. We just got to stay on sides with whichever way this goes. The hardest part is right now during this little window where we came back to start up the session is it's been neutral. Once it gets on a side though, it will just stick and go. And then I'm not going to be trying to look for traps at that point. Then every trap ends up being just a continuation. Seen it too many times.
Lower bands touch EM on the 30.
Still neutral. Goodness. The nerds. We are sitting on that golden rope, just hanging Chad. I don't. Still neutral? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Let me grind with you, but you got to tell me which way you're going to go. You got to make up your mind for the grind. You sent some new ones, Edward? Let me take a look.
Double delta EM on the 1.
Okay, so please, please, guys, y'all got to stop sending the ones on the higher time frames, okay? I need the lower time frames. It's got to be 5 or under. Really, 4. Is it on the 4s to 3s? And curious, Edward, like, why are you on the 5s? Why are you on the 5s? Again, okay, so I don't know. Some of this I can't trust. You guys gotta, okay, so I'm trying to get long here on my position. Again, y'all take what I'll take what I say, and then y'all apply it to other time frames. I've literally said this only applies if you're seeing it down on the 1s through 4s, and then y'all like, oh, but I see it on the 5s. Does anybody have clustering on 1 through 4s? Again, 21 doesn't matter. High time frames don't matter. Y'all have your numbers too low. Like, I can tell you right now, I see some of you guys, I see 6s on your chart. That's too low. Not interested. Okay, you don't see anything. So again, traps are valid. Okay, so traps are valid. So if they're not on 1 through 4 on any of them, then we can still play traps.
Double delta EM on the 1.
Oh, shibits. Did that just get me out of my long? Gotta be kidding me. Okay, well, I kind of like this short anyway. Whatever. I'm going all in on the 13.7 double. It's a super here, and let's see if get something out of it. I just don't like that. I wanted to be long there. We are currently strong buy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So we'll go over that again at the end today, because I think it's important to know what's up with that. And hopefully I can get out on that cipher down below. Cipher target just disappeared. Not good. Okay, busted through the cipher. Don't want that cipher to hold if I'm going to be able to hold position any farther on the super. Don't like that it's still sitting over there on strong buy. Have to be extremely cautious about that. I like that idea there, David. Let me look into that. Put it in the wish list. All right, I'm gonna kill it. Don't know what's going on right there. We got enough for that down drop. 23, but the cipher holding. Then that tells us that we're still, buy sides are still playing. So it did not crack through that harmonic. It was close enough to be adhered to. So long structures are holding. Not a good sign for holding onto a short. So strong buy side, still going to be looking for long entries. Let me adjust my size. So one winner on the Super Enigma with a double ready up on king timing. Nice play setup there. I'm going to engage long side only and take next. Yeah, hit strong buy and strong sell, then it has some audio. Yeah, let's look into, we'll look into that. The difficulty with the MACV Ultimate, it's a very intensive algorithm. It's across 4 instruments. It is the nerds. It's Nasdaq, ES, RTY, and the Dow. So people were asking, can I put it on my local? And it's like, you don't understand what you're asking for. Like now you got to pull 4 data feeds instead of 1. There's a whole thing. But potentially we could put it on like a website version of it, and you could have the website page open. So I'll put it in the wish list item anyways, and we'll think what we can do there. Because I kind of wanted that earlier too. I kind of want to like, or if you could adjust it, like, okay, I want an audio alert on the next strong buy or the next moderate buy. Or I want to know if it shifts so you don't have to turn your eyes to it, type of thing. Yeah, it'd be cool. That would be cool to have your own audio selector. That would be kind of cool. Put it in the wish list. You never know. You never know. Okay, we got another harmonic to test. Let's see if the bat is going to hold. If it does, then we're still staying long side. If it cracks, we might start to be looking for it coming back. What did RTY do? RTY is still just creeping up. That was the hard one to read. It was like, so is it gonna play in this Titanic zone and make the turn, or is it just gonna keep loading them up, loading them up, loading them up? That was yeah, it's the programming on that. It's just the multi-data series. I mean, it's not hard to program. It is the amount of data, and performance-wise, we're always trying to balance the performance game, especially with NinjaTrader, and you're dealing with single threads. per instrument. Technically you have two, we come to find out. There's one data feed for the actual data, and then one for all instrument, or one for all algorithms on that instrument. It's just you think about that, like, depends on how many you're putting on there. You know, we got quite a few things to give us confluence of information details. Okay, so came into the bat, and the bat also being respected, so long side still in play. Need an entry. Remember, nothing by itself. Like a bat, no, not enough. Cipher, nope, not enough. PRC cross, yeah. Enigma, yeah. Super PRC, yeah. But yeah, by itself, just a structure, but it does confirm the side. So it's confirming for me long side with the nerd. For now, what's our time? 3:19. What do we need? One more like to get to 50 likes? I bet somebody's got a like in him. Oh man, yawner. So this is that deal on the whole Medusa effect. You almost like just don't want to look at it. Don't want to look at it. Now I've seen this shaping it a lot of times. So generally this will kind of do one of these and it'll make boom like this. Hopefully get retail involved to think, okay, short, and then it goes. So let's see. Right, yep, there's step one. Okay, now the Medusa effect should get everybody. Okay, cool. It's coming down. That was some semi-decent speed. Okay, cool. Press the button. So if they press the button, right now we start to root scoot and get them trapped in and move. Let's see a cross of some type show up down here where we got R2FA would be amazing. Oh man. Okay, so that Enigma finished out its 20 ticks. 20 tick target, hit, achieved, fired. Get a 4 LDT here for the up move. Let's see. Doggy head, doggy head, doggy head. Okay. Yep, move. For a Dr. Seuss entry now on large timing. There it is. All right, I'll go half position 4 LDT after everything else in the direction of the nerd. To hopefully go against the herd. 4 LDT in the chat. He has more than 4 LDT, but you know what I'm saying. We got our other filters telling us that strong buy, blah, 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 blah. Miniature legs there. Oh, is it going to be one of those today? Boo. Boo on you. King timing into a crab. Are the long structures still going to be holding? Crab will tell. Our time 3:23. So 4 LDT. No work. All right, PRZ cross. See if it's going to help us out like a boss, or if we're going to crack back through there. And it is king timing there as well, but it could start either direction. Watching that, I mean, it's still sitting over here unless this nerd is wrong. Last time it hit 310. Moderate buy and all the way to neutral. All right, I'm gonna kill it. All right, no good, man. Absolutely wrecked this afternoon. Awful, awful, awful. Oh. So, a case of mistaken identity. I don't think I'd realized as I was zooming in. I should have known by the colors of Edward's charts. His colors of his chart was blue, and I'm like, why is it blue? I just thought maybe it was his blue. No, he's on a 5. Like we don't, yeah, 5 anyway. Okay. We are not on a we're not on a grinder trend day. There were no clusters on charts 1 through 4, so we could have played traps. Okay, so let's see how much time we got. It's 3:26. Got my finger over. If I decide to hit a 2-try rule, I need to see that go green first before I can do that. I don't want to play it in neutral. It's just slow day. Slow stuff. All the election day stuff, literally back in the absolute flat. Why the background here is now turning orange. They're just flat. And neutral again. Can't do long side. Currently neutral. $328. There it is. Okay, going for it. Re-engaging the PRZ cross 4LDT section, going back to moderate buy. Hopefully we pop into strong buy where we get all 4 of the nerds in agreement. Would be cool. Hey, Martin. Good to see you, sir. Okay, here it comes. 15 seconds. Till BTFD. Final half hour coming. In case something dramatic happens, need to add stop. Worst case scenario, 3K. Thanks, Martin. The only thing that would be good about a red day is Republicans are red. And it better be a good sign. If I end up on a red day, I hope it matches my my red MAGA hat. You know what I'm saying? Okay, strong buy. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. I'm going to go lucky 24s. BTFD time. Make it happen. You and the captain make it happen. Come on. Come on. Let me pay pop stop because you never know. It's election day. Something could snap. Yeah, no worries. I just want to make sure that we're clear on the rules. If we're gonna do it, it's that whole had this conversation with my best bud, Mr. Manigold, one time, and we talked about it like finding Bart Simpson in the clouds, right? So if you know you're looking for, you know, you're supposed to be looking for Bart Simpson, and you're like, well, start looking at the clouds. You're like, well, I think I see Bart Simpson up there, so it's just a cloud. Just yeah, you're looking for a thing. But you gotta be careful what you're looking at in. You know, it's like, you're looking for Jesus, and like, oh man, I see it on my toast. I burnt my toast, and I see Jesus' face in the toast. Let's look for him in the right spot. So, if we're looking for that AOC, just make sure we look for it in the proper spot there. Yeah, ones through fours is the ones that have proven to us. Now, it's not saying like, you know, one day, who knows, like maybe, you know, the fives or some other, you know, time frame will tell us something like that. But especially because of your tunings, right? Your AOC tunings on the ones through fours should be, you know, somewhere in the neighborhood of 10 or above, right? Except for on ES. And so when those start showing up there, that's when we start being concerned. Because on the higher time frames, you need a lower value, right? And I don't care about the lower values when it comes to predicting whether or not that day is going to be one of these crazy, you know, trend grinder days. What time? 3:33. 3 minutes past.
Double delta EM on the 1.
Okay. Hopefully that helps out with a continuation and not a reversal. Go, baby. twos here and probably added to that position. Would have been too cool. Too cool. What time? 3:34. Final half hour has begun. The nerd is saying strong buy. Trying to hold on. Okay, there's the opposing signal. Should peel half here. Is that a shark? Can't read it. Have to increase my font size or get glasses. I think that's the shark. Oh, please bust it. Awesome. Give me some popcorn. Popcorn. Okay, I'm hearing popcorn. I'll add to position as we crack through the back. That is a piercer. Adding to position on a piercer. Trying to maximize my win here. Ew. No, not a big long sexy straight leg. Come on now. No, don't do that, bro. $336. Popcorn. Crack it. Crack that. Crack it. Crack it. Crack it. Thank you. Crack it. Send me some popcorn. There you go. King timing. Don't turn down right there, bro. Trying to maximize this. Run me up some mo. Oh. 3,600 is staring me in the face. I got $400 superstition. Should I pull it? Should I pull it? 3,600. I got $400 superstition here. I'm going to remember that 400 SS right there on that king timing. Is that a move into a red harmonic? $338. Ah! Killing me, Smalls! Killing me! Once again, the $400 superstition strikes again. Eaten Eating me up every time. $400 SS, and I go from 3,600 down to 1,800 from turning a great play into a bad play. The superstition on the king timing all the way up there. So a reduction on that size of a position, a 14 tick drop off. Could have had an extra 14 ticks on a very large position. It was a 2x full. All right. Crying over spilled milk there, Vinny. Let's just do the things, bruh. $339. Still sitting. Strong buy. All right. Long and next on an Enigma. $20 seconds till 340.
Double delta EM on the 1.
Yeah. All I can say is it was a good exit, because that would have sucked. That's why we do what we do. 340. Moderate buy. Is it the shake and bake? Looks like a trap to me. We're about to see. King timing coming in about 10 bars. Moderate buy. King timing in about 4 bars. Nerd says buy. Into the flat zone. Holy shnikes. Let's turn off Enigma. Do not want to play Enigma when we are in the flat zone. Says moderate buy. 2 1 2. Tricky video game today. Tricky map. Very tricky map here. Our mechanics have kept us alive. 1 2. That's 3. 3 legs. Everybody should be looking at that now. They're all nice and smooth.
Fib.em on the 30.
A 30. Okay, new bar on the 30. Okay, is it a doggy head? Looking for Dr. Seuss. Four. Okay, four leg, pop up. Or the doggy head. Be a doggy head. Neutral. Okay, doggy head. Doggy head. Straight run without me, bro. Be a doggy head. Come on, come down a little bit. Little bit. There you go. Come down. Come on. Give me 2 or 3 bars down. 2 or 3 bars. Come on. There you go. Okay, come down. 1 more bar. 1 more bar, bro. Come on. 1 more bar. Then Dr. Seuss me, bro. There you go. Okay, now Dr. Seuss. There you go. There you go. Now, give me a run. Give me a stop. Add stop. Boom. All right. Risk is under the tip there. Seeing if it's going to be, we're going to return. This goes red. It's over. 4 LDT. Got the head there. Nope. It's looking nasty now. So unless it begins to stair step here, about to take a loss there. Why isn't it telling? Where did my position manager go? Why is my position manager not telling me how much it's going to be? My position details is not kicking on. What's happening here? Boo, killing it. All right. It's red. That red day, well, not quite in a red day, but it's definitely a red session. Oh, that was tough. Back to neutral. I just got off kilt there with thinking of this being one of those grinder days where it just keeps going and going and going. Definitely was not. Definitely trappable. Both directions, both sides. And just yeesh. Tough. Very tough. Dude, if that missed my stop out by a tick, come on, bro. Watching for moderate buy. If we pop back to buy, I'll go do try on this section. That's a good point, Mr. Pips. Been uneventful at 350 on a day like today. Good question. 350 algo coming up here in 2 minutes. Could make back all the bread. Or the day could be red. Piling into speculative positions, yeah. I mean, they are sitting it right in the ropes here. Like if they were worried about what would have happened. Okay, there we go. I'm re-engaging this to the moderate buy side there, coming off the low, cracked through a cipher. Gonna get big here, 348. So I'm either gonna be rocking and rolling or red on the day. Went strong buy there. Okay, trap. And now distance. How far can we go? On the fours, we got a big crab way up there, up on the fours, top left. High time frame up there, crab, 42 400s potential. 350 algo coming in 45 seconds. $10 seconds till the 350 algo.
Double delta EM on the 1.
Okay, shake them out and run it, please. Run them up.
Double delta EM on the 1. Speed of YM68. Double delta EM on the 1.
Okay, half an up here. With a slow, I mean, generally that favors the bulls, but who knows? On a day like today, like, what are they going to do with it? This should just start to grind up and go through. We got 30 seconds to lucky sevens. Where's the trap? If the trap is that top side one, then I may want to flip this position. There we go. Going moderate buy. It should grind. Just grind me up, baby. Grind me up. Just roll it. Grind it up. Do it. Strong buy. All 4 nerds are up. Come on. Don't be the laggard, Dow.
DCDMEM on the 1.
Into a butterfly here.
DCDMEM on the 1. DCDMEM on the 1.
Sitting at 20 ticks. Break through that butterfly. I'm hearing come on, I'm hearing popcorn. Now just push it. Just run them up. Do it. If that was NQ, you know it would have. I'm so used to the personality of NQ still. I'm always trying to get the RTY and the Dow to do stuff that NQ does.
Double delta EM on the 1.
Come on, Dowosaurus Rex. Go do some Rex, just don't direct me. Do it. All right, killing it. I'm gonna be a sore winner. I got a win, but it feels like a loss. There was so much difficulty through that whole thing today. Oh, I don't even have the energy to walk through it, talk through it. We'll come back tomorrow. Let's oh, now it's a mindset shift. Who's going to be in charge tomorrow? I mean, right now, who's really in charge even with Joe Biden? I mean, the guy's dead. I mean, the guy's dead fish. So who's really running the government right now in the U.S.? No idea, but we're going to find out here tonight. Is that a level 1? Is it going to suck it right back up in there? So is it going to bail me out and then run? Hold on. I'm going to run this for fun. I might end up red. Doesn't matter. If I end up red, I will count it as a Trump red victory. It's for, I'm going red for the Republican Party. Come on. Just take my money. Take my money. Or run me up there and give me that crab. Do it. What's our time? We got 3 minutes till the close. Is it going to be some wild close? I got a full position on. Let's see. The slow should mean she's going to go, right? We know these things. So let's see if it applies on election day. They'll run them up and be like, oh, the economy's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't sweat it. Hold on to your britches. Or it's going to be a panic and like be like, hit the sell button at the end of the day. I got fingers over the buttons either way. White cross showed up here on the ones. into the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to the close.
DCDME.
All right, 3,600, and I close it out. I am not playing around. I got my $400 superstition, and I'm grabbing it. Not playing. Not even playing around. Not even playing. Not playing. Could have held it for longer. Don't care. We also down at the bottom time frame, and it scared me out, was this right here. Come down to the bottom left. Remember, super slow speed. If you want to write something else down for your journaling notes, super slow favors the bulls. It's just a thing. It has been super slow. So anyway, there she goes. Up, up, and away. All the way to the crab. Look at the top four. Told you, and told you. Went up and it snagged the crab. Just took too much time. It's literally 10 seconds to the close. There, we got ready ups like crazy showing up here at the end. I started pressing the close button when I saw 3,600. I was not going to let another $400 superstition catch me. It slipped on me in my favor. I like that. 3,800 on the day, but holy cow. Wow, look at this. Ooh.
Double delta.
Ooh. Should I short this? I could short it. Oh, what the heck? Oh, what the heck? I'll short it. I'm in. Sure. I'm in. Go for it. Come on. Triple ready up. No, I think it's got one more leg. No, I think it's got one more leg. Hold up. One more leg. Into any of this area up here. Let me draw the whole zone. Are they going to give me some time after hours here? Are they going to play? They're going to play. Titanic zone. Drawn. Properties. Maker blue. Triple ready up. Should be ready and primed for a reversal, but it is hanging Chad here. Let's see. Am I going to get my 4K or not?
Double delta EM on the 1.
Ooh, quads. Yeah, I think she's got one more sprint leg in her.
DCDM EM on the 4.
They're just going to keep lining it up. It's a ready DD Dynamo leg a thing. I know, right? Look at that thing. Yeah, I know. Woulda, shoulda, coulda. I should have pressed the buy button. I know. I'm studying it. Just the pin them to the highs. You just keep going. You're not gonna let anybody out. I just didn't give you enough speed. It's 4:04. 4 minutes past.
Man's touch him on the 30.
I see that. So 30 more ticks to the target up top. I want to, but also this $400 superstition thing is just staring me in the face. It's got to be easier. RTY from earlier. Remember he said, so the measurement should be up here to 2290. I mean, basically just, it had room. Got room, vroom, vroom. He's still going. Look at this, 4,000 in to push that up. That green line really high of day? Were we all the way up there this morning? Holy cow. Is that this morning? Oh yeah, that was the noon. That was the noonday high of day. Yeah, the perfect reversal midday rundown, and then now they bought it all the way back up to high of day. They're gonna close at high of day. Crazy cool. Well, there is your election day, folks. 4:06. Election results, as far as finals, it because of the fact that they let people like keep how they count these days. It's insane. Like, we're using electronic means, but no, it's days from now. It's so stupid. They should have an estimate tonight by 8, unless it's super close. If it ends up being super close, then yes, it's multiple days. They'll be like, with 95% reporting, we can estimate by our estimations that they're so they'll have estimates late tonight. So if some crazy move happens here, let's get a crazy measurement. Let's do the crazy measurement. The crazy would be so into the middle of these, showing up here, 42 465s. Gold line. Yes, let's pray for Trump and company to get a blowout tonight so we can get back to normalcy, right? Amen. Dear Father, we call out to you and we cry for our nation that we would come back to you. Your morality, not every person's own morality, that your morality is above all and that it is what is best for the rest and all. And I'm going to pray specifically tonight, Father. I am praying to give protection over Trump and his entire crew, his family, and all those who support him, as we have seen shots fired. Yes, pray for protection and pray for a win. And I humbly petition you and make this request. And I end it with an amen in the name of your son Jesus, Yeshua Yehoshua, Selah. So be it. Catch you guys in the morning, hopefully with a big Trump win. Let's go. Our team, you know the drill.
The old adage where, the individual investor doesn't have a chance, but the institutional investor has better technology, better information, and, more money and better opportunity. I don't think it's real anymore. I think the edge is on the individual investor because they're small, they're nimble, they can trade, they can use, they have all front-end technology.
Don't waste your time. Leave the technical analysis to us. You just play the game.
Forex is littered with crooks, black hat guys, all this kind of shifty characters and companies trying to extract money from your pocket and stick it into theirs. And one of the things that they do is operate these Forex signals.
Delta 5 loading. Long. Look for long. Harmonic pattern. Pick up. Down on freeze. Order filled. Target filled.
Audio Jungle.